Hotep, Black Power, giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors, giving honor to, as always, my sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, the Street Law Soldiers, my father, my in-laws, and all the family and comrades who are in the ancestral level, ancestral realm, and to you all. And especially those who are fighting for the liberation and salvation of the black nation. Okay, today is Friday. I usually do a roll call, to all my subscribers and all my followers and all the people that are in my circle and what have you. But what I'll do today is, I'm just going to, call out on just various people, various situations today. I'm just going to try something different, to, get things started. So, as always, my Queen and Zinger, Sankofa, my in-laws, all my little nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews, and all my brothers and sisters, biological and spiritually connected, that are spiritually connected with me. Also, talking to the brother South Carolina, brother Jovan Keaton. Black power to that brother. Black power to Professor Bobby Beverly, Ramon Thompson, brother Michael White, Ola Jerome Tillman in Baltimore, Darren Muhammad in Baltimore, Robert Burgess in Columbia, Maryland, and all that crew out there in Columbia that are riding with me. Brother Marvin Hardy, brother Ali Bey, brother Taj Tariq Bey, brother Mark Cates, Before and After Barbershop, brother Khalil, Street Law Soldiers, sister Terry Harris, and I'm trying to give me a minute. I'm trying to my memory ain't on as as it used to be. And even to some of our predecessors that have been in the war for liberation and salvation that have moved on. Dr. Khaled, brother Steve Coakley, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Dr. Leonard Jeffries, Dr. Tony Browder, Dr. Sebi, Dr. Africa, my brother Dr. Malana Ajimanj, Maldisa Ajimanj, Harry Tubman, Dr. Huey P. Newton, brother Bobby Seale, brother Sam Cooke, brother Otis Redden, Marvin Gaye, Bessie Smith, all my hip hop crew, Tupac, Left Eye, Big Pun, Ricky Harris, ODB, Aaliyah, Heavy D, Nate Dogg, Brother Prodigy, the Notorious B.I.G., Guru from Gangstar, and any other brothers or sisters that I may have missed out of my hip-hop mob, and the entertainment, Bernie Mac, Charlie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, we give hoteps and we give love and our shout outs, and we ask that those that I have mentioned that are in the ancestral realm, that they may bless us and continue to strengthen us and guide us. So I wanted to say peace and hotep to those brothers and sisters. A special shout out to my uncle George Tillman. You know, may he continue to do his thing, you know, and you know, hold on as long as he feels he needs to hold on, you know, because I believe he's already had his wings placed on him. So, you know, bless that brother's heart, you know, and once again, thank you. Yeah, I dedicate this song to Queen Nzinga Sankofa. Hotep. Yeah, what I want to talk about right now is Donald Trump. You know, this tweeting some crap he been tweeting and dealing. I believe it's dealing with some woman or something like that. I haven't even looked into it because I don't really care. You know, what I'm concerned about is the condition and the state of black people. You know, how tore up we are at this point. You know, I was talking with a brother, even using the term black people. You know, I realized that, you know, that term doesn't describe a people. I understand that. However, I understand that. But however, until we get to a level where we can move beyond and have significant progress, where we'll be able to rid ourselves of that, you know, for the time being, I'll still have to describe you like that because that's all you know for right now. But anyway, the condition and state of black people and some of our people that don't have anything, that are struggling, are worrying about a tweet. Donald Trump tweeting. You know, when we should be taking this time gathering each other up. You know, I explained to this brother what the process is for us to help one another out in terms of us being able to eat and feed our people. You know, if 10 of us can get together, you know, and put a few dollars up and go to a food bank and request some food to feed 40 to 50 people or more that are hungry out there on the corner, you know, and provide the food bank with a love offering of a few dollars, you know, and take that food and go feed our people. You know, we need more organizations with that mindset, you know, because with that type of work that a few of us can put in, we can feed multitudes of our people. Because let me tell you this, no brother or sister that's strung out on drugs, that are homeless and that are hungry, do not want to hear anything about no black power, no brown power, no Moorish history, or none of that. They don't want to hear that shit with an empty stomach. You know, now if you can provide people with some food and clothing, they may begin to listen, because they see there's something that's working with the people or the organization or the movement that is providing this service for me. So maybe I do need to take time to sit down and listen, because I like what's going on here. And one day I may want to be able to be on the other side of the fence where I'm feeding instead of receiving. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these are the things that we need to be focused on. You know, it's 1,000 things that we need, you know, to direct our attention on. But some of the things as small as that we can create, such monumental success into feeding our brothers and sisters that are on the streets hungry. And you may not know this because some of us are so blessed beyond measurement to have the luxury of getting up out of a bed and opening a refrigerator up and having a selection of food to basically eat whatever you want to eat. That is a luxury. But for some people, that don't even have the opportunity to even get a sandwich, they will be happy just to get a bologna and cheese sandwich at the end of the day. It's 100 degrees outside. They've been walking, begging, suffering, and poor health, based on whatever, substance abuse or whatever the situation may be, and looking for something as minute as a bologna sandwich, and we have to stop bashing our people for their shortcomings, because, substance abuse, homelessness, mental illness runs rampant in the black community. And all of us at some point have been affected by it, whether you've had family members or whether you have been affected personally. We have to keep that up front, keep that in mind. And that's just a issue, and this is a major issue, starvation, because 2 million people of color go to bed hungry at night in this country. Over 1 million of our babies go to bed hungry every night in this country. And the reason why you can't see that is because you've never been in that position. You've never been in a situation as such. So you don't think those situations exist, but they do. Over 1 million of our babies go to bed hungry at night. Let's keep that in mind. Another thing I want to discuss is these awards, BET Awards. Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry for the interruption. But these BET Awards that lately, within the last few years, they have started fighting after the awards. Now let me explain something to y'all about that shit. The after fights, these fights at the after parties or whatever of these award shows, most of this shit is staged. Most of these dumbass niggas, are paid to do that. And most of them put their careers on the line, being duped by this fucking cracker to get caught up in that bullshit, where you end up being arrested, losing most of your money in legal fees to barely get out of this shit. And at the same time, this white Jew boy, this motherfucking kite, sits back and passes the video footage of this ignorant bullshit to TMZ, which is a white homosexual Jew, whatever his name, I forgot that faggot's name. Anyway, TMZ, who's owned by Time Warner. Time Warner is the same people that killed Prince. Y'all gotta pay attention to this shit, man. And this shit goes on social media, and it's just everybody gets paid, but the niggas that's fighting. Social media, YouTube, media takeout, all this ignorant cracker shit. These motherfuckers get paid off the shit. And then, you know, anybody that makes any comments about doesn't make sense, black on, see, they cut that footage out. Only footage they are interested in is the negative nigga shit. You know, somebody fighting, oh, Meek Mill, his team jumped such and such. You see, you know, and they beat him up. We're gonna see the retaliation. Let's talk to such and such, their camp and how they feel about this. You know, instigating and perpetuating this motherfucking violence, man. You know, and at the same time, by you most of you motherfucking niggas who are addicted to that violent shit, y'all buy into that shit. Man, you see such and such he knocked his ass out and all this, you know, not knowing he done fucked his career. He been tricked out of his career. Cause what they'll do, if you ain't popping, they'll throw you under the bus, but they'll use that route to do it with. Where they'll use all your legal fees up, and then they'll come to you and say, you know, you've been involved in too much shit. You know, we're gonna have to let you go, cut your contract. So now you don't get shit. And they look for the next nigga and the next nigga and the next nigga and the next nigga to do this shit too. Now mind you, this shit goes all the way back to Tupac and the Source Awards with Lil C's. This shit goes back that far. You know, 50 Cent, Ja Rule. You know, and they make DVDs. These crackers make DVDs and sell them in the stores. You niggas buy that shit. Beef 2, Beef 4, and all this shit. You know, but you don't see, you know, Beef 1 and Beef 2. You got Guns N' Roses and Bruce Springsteen and all this bullshit. You know, you don't see that. Elton John against motherfucking Richard Simmons or some bull. You know, you don't see that type of shit. It's only us. You know, Jay-Z, Nas, all this shit, Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, and all this shit. They perpetuate that shit, and then you got these old, you know, these dope fiend motherfuckers like Wendy Williams, you know, to keep sparking that bullshit, keep talking about that shit. You know, and that's why, you know, it was sad, but it had to happen where Judge Mathis peeled her motherfucking head. He peeled her motherfucking head on the basis that Wendy Williams has created so much tension in the hip hop industry. So much tension because she was a groupie at one time, and you know, she had crushes on different people, you know, Eric Sermon and all that, and they didn't want her, and she was being used, you know, and this is her way of getting back at, you know, having these people, throwing these people under the bus, you know, and a lot of you sisters, you know, y'all watch that shit every morning. Y'all watch it proudly, you know. But think about that. Think about who gets paid, who benefits from these beefs. Who benefits from these beefs? It's not the people beefing. The only thing they do is get airtime. That's it. You know, and they wanna you know, show a picture with them bleed, with them busted up and all this shit, knife wounds and gunshots and all. See, that's the shit they love for y'all to see, cause it attracts attention from the you know, the ratings go to the roof with TMZ, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all them motherfuckers. Them crackers get paid off of the ignorance of our people, of our youth. You know, my suggestion is to stop that shit. And once you stop it, you're going to see how pressed they're going to start being as to creating these beefs, you know, for you all to engage in. So this is just a wake-up call to y'all. You know, I'll be getting back with y'all later, but I just wanted to drop that, you know, because we need to wake up. Hotep, Black Power.